Hello, Perrysburg Summer Recreation families. My name is Charles Bergode. I'm the director at the Summer Rec. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to register for programs after you've already set up an account. So if you have not yet set up an account, please do so now. We do have another video that can show you how to do that. But at this point to register, you should have a parent account that is all set up, and then you should have any of the children that you want to add to be registered today. You should have their accounts as well. Okay, so at that point, what you're going to want to do is find the program that you want to register for. So for this simple video, I'm going to register both autumn and winter for, let's do Super Silly Scavenger. So I happen to know that that is an outdoor activity. But in case you're not sure, you can unselect all of that, have all the categories there, and you can browse through the programs. Or, if you do know, you can search for it up here. And of course, we encourage you to browse all of our things, all of our activities. If you are overwhelmed by how they're presented here, I would recommend that you go to probably where you found the link to the RecDesk page. This is the City of Perrysburg's website. Go to Services, Parks and Recreation, and click that link right there. And that's probably actually where you found this video as well, but the part that you want to see is the program guide. The program guide actually breaks it down by the different categories, and it has the ages listed in the left margin for each of the activities. So as you go down here, if you have a 5-year-old, for example, you can just look at the ages on the left side of your screen, and if it doesn't list that your 5-year-old is in that age range, then they obviously can't do that activity. Quick note with the age ranges, we consider a 5-year-old somebody who's 5 at some point between June 1st and August 31st of that year. So if they're 4 on June 1st, but on June 15th they turn 5, they're welcome to do anything that is listed for a 4 or a 5-year-old. Okay, so back to registering here. I want to register both of them for Super Silly Scavengers. So I'm going to click Register Now. So it has the program there. Now I need to select the member who's going to be registered. There's a note here. We're not selecting the parent. We're selecting the actual child that we want to do that program. So not Summer. Summer was the parent. Autumn, we would like to do Super Silly Scavengers. Pick your fee type. You should only have one choice, and this one happens to be a free program. And click Save. And it'll take you here. Okay, this is your shopping cart. You can go back and add a new registration and add as many programs as you would like. If you already know that you want to add another child to that exact same program, you can click right here to register another household member for this program. Okay, so we want winter to do this one as well, and the same fee type, and click Save. Alright, so now we have both of them in there. Again, if you want to add more, just click Add New Registration. It takes you right back to this page. If you have searched anything or filtered anything, it's going to keep those same filters, so you might need to clear the results if you want to go back to everything else. Okay, but when you're all said and done, make sure you get back to your cart and go to Checkout. At this step, it's going to have you accept the waiver, and then it's going to ask you to fill out a recreation waiver and emergency contact form. So when you do this, you have to add in their name. This is for Autumn. Okay, you'll have to put in your name, and you have to put in a signature of some sort. You have to put in today's date. It is picky with how you type this date. So when you do that, make sure you type out the full year and select if we have permission to use your child's photo in publications. Go ahead and click Next. And then you'll do some emergency contact. We'll have to have a spring rec, we'll say is another parent, and put in a phone number there. Okay, I use the same phone number again because I don't have another Summer Rec phone number, but you would want to put in somebody else who you'd want us to call first if you are not able to answer. And obviously if you want another one there, you can have that as well. Any allergies that we may need to know about would go in here, or medications that we would need to know about. Quite often at the end of programs we give out Freezy Pops. So there's popsicles that are basically just frozen juice. So if you have any notes that we need to know about that, please put that in there. And submit the form. So you notice you have to do that for both children. It may list Autumn over and over and over again here, but once you do it once for Autumn, you do not have to do it again. Of course, you do have to do it for your other children, which I will do real quick. Oh, this would be your name, a signature, a date, permission to use photo, urgency contact again, which we recognize a little bit inconvenient that you have to type this in for each child, but you only have to do it once for each child. All right, and submit that form. Once again, once per child, you click I've completed all forms. Okay, at this step, because I have no payment, I don't have to do anything here. If you do have an amount due, it's just like you would purchase anything else online. You type in your credit card information and click continue. And then you are all set. It'll tell you exactly what you have registered. I do want to show you one more thing in this video. If you go to your account and you click on calendar, okay, you're probably not going to see anything in April. And oh, I'm on Summer Rec. But if I click one of the children and I go to their calendar, skip ahead to when we're going to have some programs, you can see exactly when and where those are. And there's probably some options here to print this out for you. But at the very least, it's a very convenient way to see. Sometimes we skip a week. For example, that date right there is July 4th, so we're closed, so there will be no Super Silly Scavengers on that day. So I know sometimes it gets a little confusing in our program guide as to what days it is and what days it isn't when it repeats. So if you look on our schedule or the calendar, that'll tell you exactly when and where those things are. All right. If you have any questions, you can email us. It's recreation@ci.perrysburg.oh.us, and we will happily answer any and all of your questions.